First thing we have to do in reproductive rights is elevate the level of the debate. I object to the term pro-abortion because it's inaccurate, it's a slur, and it's improperly used. I don't know anyone who isn't for the sanctity of life. And to call somebody pro-abortion because they are not against all abortions is not only a slur, but it denigrates the entire issue. It brings the debate to a pass where we're at name calling instead of actually doing what we need to do to address the issues. What I want to hear from the so-called right to life side is that they're lining up with everybody else in addressing the social causes underlying the number of abortions that we have in our society today. Until the so-called right to life faction is ready to sit down and discuss things with respect to the issues and stop the name calling, stop using the term pro-abortion, they're going to find it tough to have a conversation with me. I will tell you that I'm opposed to federal funding for abortions as birth control. But with respect to the safety issues, which are well recognized, we must provide federal funding for individuals who are unable to pay for those procedures on their own. It's inappropriate for us to attempt to shift the responsibility for that to providers or hospitals because emergencies are caused, urgent situations result, and we create greater safety issues. It is far more supportive of the sanctity of life for us to have a well-documented, accessible solution so that people are not in fear and so that they understand how the process works and what the circumstances are under which there will be federal support for an abortion in an individual case. We've got to have clear regulations and clear guidelines, not a contentious debate about what the situation should be. And then we will have fulfilled our responsibility to protecting the sanctity of life, and we will be fulfilling our responsibility to address the underlying social causes, because those social causes are all of our responsibility. The social causes are largely because of failings in our society that we must address. We've got to step up and take responsibility for that and elevate the level of the debate in reproductive rights to dealing with the issues that are the causes, as opposed to dividing everyone who is concerned about this very significant and important issue into factions or opposing groups, using name calling and other strategies that don't get at the problem and don't bring us to a reasonable solution.